The Goods and Services Tax, GST, is India's unified indirect tax system, aimed at simplifying and streamlining tax collection on goods and services nationwide. Changes in 2025 have made GST compliance easier through lower rates and structural reforms. GST Overview. GST was introduced in India in July 2017 as a destination-based single tax to replace previous indirect taxes like VAT, excise and service tax. ITC is the pillar of GST. It is levied at every point of sale with set-off for tax paid on inputs, input tax credit, reducing the cascading effect of taxes or tax on tax. GST applies to goods and services except essentials such as basic food items, medicines and educational materials, which are exempt or taxed at 0%. Effective September 22, 2025. GST now has 3 primary slabs, and with a high for luxury and sin goods such as tobacco and pan masala. Most goods previously taxed at 12% have shifted to the 5% bracket. Those at 28%, except a few demerit goods, have moved to 18%. Daily essentials, healthcare and educational services are taxed at reduced rates, some even completely exempt. Automobiles and everyday electronics, which were taxed at 28%, are now under the 18% slab. Special lower rates, like 1.5%, 3%, exist for niche categories, and additional cess applies to certain products. GST is collected in 3 parts: Central GST, CGST, State GST, SGST, and Integrated GST, IGST, for interstate transactions. The minimum turnover for mandatory GST registration is Rs 20 lakh, with special provisions for small traders. Compliance has become easier. MSMEs benefit from fast refunds, pre-filled returns, and streamlined online processes. The GST Council reviews and updates rates and compliance rules, ensuring ongoing policy improvement. Benefits of GST: simplified tax structure with uniform rates, reducing complexity and compliance burden. Elimination of cascading taxes by allowing input tax credit, leading to lower overall tax liability. Increased tax base and government revenue, with improved transparency and digitization. Challenges of GST: initial increase in compliance costs for small businesses and SMEs. Some unorganized sectors face challenges adapting to GST processes and requirements. Suggested video lecture structure. 1. Introduction to GST. Definition, history and objectives. 2. How GST works. Invoice, input tax credit, CGST/SGST/IGST. 3. 2025 reforms and new rates, rate changes, what's exempt, impact on daily life. 4. Benefits and challenges, pros and cons, MSME focus, digitization. 5. Practical examples, calculator scenario, transition from old system. 6. Latest updates and future outlook, GST Council's role, upcoming reforms, tasks for businesses.